To Valanciunas.
Had a good look there, but it's no good.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
Hardaway. Dallas with 4 to shoot. To Porzingis. Off the mark. He loves the tough shots, but that one may be too tough.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prime City.
To Hield. 5 on the shot clock for the Mavs. To Porzingis. Big finish at the rim.
And easy, too. Get back on defense.
Has a look. The screen sets him up for 2.
The pro game has really come down to PNRs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
Mavericks with the basketball.
Hey, you know this is welcome.
Bagley. Oh, he had him there for a second. To Hield. And the Grizzlies have the rebound. Great feed. Oh, he had it.
Well, you can't finish with your right hand on the left side of the rim. You actually have to use your opposite hand. Steve Nash is one of the best at this. Different shots at different angles, high off the glass, expecting that there are trees down below with long wingspans that can block your shot.
Hardaway picked up by Josh Jackson. Oh, good defense by Memphis as they come up with the steal. To Hardaway. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
And a throwdown. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
To Hield. Jonas Valanciunas swats it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
To Hardaway. And the basket good at the rim.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
To Jackson. Shot won't go. Wow, look at him dive for the loose ball.
He sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. To Jackson. 5 on the shot clock for Memphis. Rebound cleared by Dallas. It's the Mavericks right now at the controls. Porzingis to Hield. Surveys the floor. Beyond the arc for 3. He'll force that one. No good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
To Alec Burks. Here comes the screen. Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
To Hield. Nothing going here on that drive. Buddy Hield has a chance. And the rebound belongs to Memphis. To Valanciunas. Knocked loose. Picked up by the Mavericks. Pascal Siakam knocked away. It's getting dangerous down there.
Ed, I hated getting my shot blocked like that, but I did like getting the ball right back.
Changes coming from both sides right now. Hood. And draws the foul.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
Marvin Bagley at the line. First free throw is good. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. To Jaren Jackson. Why even try that time?
I'm going to start calling him the windshield wiper, just erasing all the mistakes.
Working hard on the glass. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Memphis with the rock. Oh, ferocious slam inside.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Bagley to Rodney Hood. Here comes the screen. Down for Harkless. It was right there. And the finish. Slam dunk.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Hood to Harkless. To Rodney Hood. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Going to launch beyond the arc. His first effort off the mark.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Nothing going here on that drive. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Dallas with the possession. To Harkless. Takes stock of the floor. Here comes the screen. Hood to Harkless. Trying to cash in. Can't connect. Not the best shot with the defender right there. To Alec Burks. To Jackson. JaVale McGee snatching it out of the air.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Nothing going here on that drive. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
We got this. Let's go.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Lee to Rodney Hood. Porzingis. Scores from the post.
Old school equals high percentage.
Throws it down.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Hood to Porzingis. Here comes the screen. Hardaway to Lee. Fires the three. That's how you defend. To McConnell. Another chance. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Lee with the basketball. Down 6. Porzingis. That's usually one that he'll knock down. Nothing going here on that drive. Yes, and a foul. Hell of a chance at a three-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
The free throw good as he completes the three-point play, and the lead is up to 9. Dallas owns the basketball.
Now, let's go.
To Rodney Hood. Down for McGee. Driving right to the basket. From the outside, no good.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
To Valanciunas. Oh, good defense there as the Mavs take it away. To Rodney Hood. Hardaway to Porzingis. Good look that time, but off the mark. The shot by Mirotic, no good. Lee with the basketball. 9-point margin. Nothing going here on that drive. It's good. If you don't stand in his way, he's going to make you pay.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody will be wilding on the court. Guarantee it.
The Mavericks signal for timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Dallas has it. Here comes the screen. Lee, bad pass taken away by the Grizzlies.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Lee with the basketball. His guys trail by 13. And count the basket inside.
You see, here's why versatility is so imperative for your offensive repertoire. If you're a one-trick pony as a defender, I know exactly how to defend you because you only do one thing. But if you have versatility, then the coach can put you in multiple looks within the offense, and then you can get it any way you want it.
Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Kyle Anderson at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 73%. To Hield. Hardaway to Porzingis. Alec Burks tips it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
To Porzingis. To Hield. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. To Kyle Anderson. Pass stolen by the Mavericks. Hardaway to Hield. Plenty of contact. The shot no good.
Because he had no body control. You have to be able to control your body when you attack the rim at full speed. That's part of your concentration. People assume concentration just on the rim, but your body control is everything. Be able to speed yourself up or slow yourself down.
And he can't get it to go down. It's no good. Has a look. Wide open look, won't go. A lot of contact. Shots no good and no foul. Short jumper won't fall.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
Hardaway to Porzingis. Down to 5 on the 24. Hardaway. Not getting the bounce. Stuffs it down with authority. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Porzingis to Hardaway. Knocked loose. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Grizzlies. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Harkless. To Hield. 5 on the shot clock for the Mavs. The shot clock expires. To Alec Burks. Can't connect from inside.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket, you're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
To Alec Burks. Here's a chance from long range. That's off the side of the rim, short. The follow won't go either. To Harkless. Here comes the screen. Harkless to Bagley. Can't connect. Rises for the slam. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Mavericks with the possession. To Hardaway. Hood. Won't go. Jackson comes down with the rebound. Buddy Hield to Rodney Hood.
Get back in there, get back in there. Ball going up.
Missed it. He always has the green light, but the defense was ready.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
Give me stance, I'm coming, give me stance.
Buddy Hield. He throws it down.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
Hardaway to Hield. Has a chance, unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
To Alec Burks. Alec Burks with the slam.
Like my old coach used to say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's way too easy. Just keep attacking. It's easy money.
Here we go, here we go. Match up, match up, match up.
Buddy Hield to Hardaway. Here comes the screen. Hardaway down low for Powell. Off the assist.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Memphis, they've got it. Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Pascal Siakam has got 2 shots coming. His career mark right now sits at 63%. Knocks down the first.
For Memphis, number 3, Kelly.
Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. To Hardaway. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
From the painted area, won't go down. Pascal Siakam able to recover with the block.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Just inside the arc, at the buzzer. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Thanks, Ed. The Grizzlies were the dominant team in that first half, without question. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Memphis Grizzlies. The Mavericks did a lot of things wrong in that opening half. There isn't enough time to get into all of their problems, but I'll tell you this, they need to try to get better. These are the guys getting buckets for the Dallas Mavericks.
Game track. Assists. Player of the half.
The film speaks for itself. He's definitely the player of the half. Now he just got to give an encore to get his team to win.
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have off nights. Today has just been one of those nights for this guy. Here we go with the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started. Get the ball, get the ball.
Double.
To Alec Burks. 4-3. Second effort. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Pascal Siakam trying to cash in on the three-point play. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. Oh, good defense by Memphis as they come up with the steal.
Ooh, I think people are leaving already.
Knocks it down off the step back.
Did you see the distance between him and the defender? You could pretty much put a department store between the two.
Prices coming down. Mavericks with the basketball. The rebound's pulled down by the Grizzlies. To Valanciunas. Stuffs it down with authority.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
To Hield. Dallas with 4 to shoot. Porzingis for 2. Not going down for him this time. Gets a look. Can't hit.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Porzingis to Hardaway. Trying to cash in. Tim Hardaway Jr. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Defense, let's go.
To Jackson from long range. That's corralled by Bagley.
Shoot it.
Porzingis to Hardaway. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Free throw good, so they get the three-point play. But it's not much more than a drop in the bucket with the score right where it is. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Porzingis. KP. Kristaps Porzingis. Now 3 for 9.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Stuffs it down with authority.
He got through traffic with ease, but if you're going to fully collapse the defense, you're going to leave wide open three-point shooters.
To Hield. Not that time. The shot, almost. To Bagley. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Gets it in the left corner. Lets it fly from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
To Valanciunas. Alec Burks. Hardaway. Here comes the screen. To Bagley. Josh Jackson with the block. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Grizzlies. Porzingis. Shot clock winding down. 24-second violation.
No basket.
To Alec Burks. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. To Jackson. Fires the 3. That's off the side of the rim. No good. It's the Mavericks right now at the controls. Porzingis to Hield. Deep left corner. That's no good. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
It's so difficult to block a guy like that with that kind of athleticism and length. Your timing almost has to be perfect, but pretty much there's no stopping him when he's around the rim.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Off the mark at the line.
I got ball. I got ball. Hey, you got the screen right, screen right, screen right.
Pascal Siakam with a piece.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Josh Jackson above the rim on that.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
Slams it down.
It's a new day in sports when you see little guards dunk the ball like they're big. That's called a 40-inch vertical.
Dallas with the possession to Porzingis. To Hield. Down to 5 on the 24 to Hardaway. For 3, can't connect. And finishes strong.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
To Porzingis. To Bagley. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Cleans it up. And a putback slam. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
Oh, lots of contact there. Still gets it to go.
And I'll never forget one of my first games playing as a rookie with the Bulls. I talked to Steve Nash, and Steve Nash always used to tell me, the more you come out and you get your teammates involved, the easier it will be for you to score down the stretch. Think about it. You come out, you get 7, 8 quick assists, then a ball fake on the next possession. He bit, easy layup.
Pascal Siakam. Porzingis to Bagley. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
Porzingis to Hardaway. To Bagley. To the rim. Lays it up and in. Now the Grizzlies will use a timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes.
Buy one or more tickets before the end of today's game, and you will receive an
To
exclusive
Kelly Oubre. Tough make through traffic.
But did you see the way he was able to do it, Ed? Did you see him constantly probe the defense by maintaining his dribble? Ultimately, if you keep your eyes on all the other defenders, they will lose track of where the ball is. That's where you slip a quick pass in for an easy dime.
To Jaren Jackson. And that's a backcourt violation. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Hood to Lee. Bad pass taken away by the Grizzlies.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort, it's off the charts.
You've got to get that one to go. Oubre to Jaren Jackson. Down low to Mirotic. Flushes it home.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. The pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Hey, double screen.
Shot clock winding down. Lee. Well defended.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
To Jaren Jackson. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Dallas owns the basketball. Here comes the screen. Probing the defense to Harkless. Got a piece of him.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. And scores.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Whoa, what a finish.
If you know a guy's a driver, there's no need to apply that much pressure on him if his main objective is to get to the rim. Play off of him, make him think about the jump shot, and also, guys from the weak side on the help side, make sure you play in those gaps and you try to close out as quick as possible when he puts his head down.
Goes to the left side. Jaren Jackson. Terrific vision. Shot from the lane won't go.
I agree, I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off two legs and expect the contact.
3 quarters down, and a nice advantage for the Dallas with the basketball as we begin the 4th quarter. They're looking up at a big margin, and that, Jay, shouldn't come as a surprise to many.
Well, for them to have a chance to win, I'm glad they brought their A game in their backpacks here to the arena, but that's not enough. They need their A+ game, and they need to execute down the stretch. You need to throw everything in the bag at them in order to win this game.
KP, Kristaps Porzingis, 4 out of 10.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
It's Grizzlies ball. Throws it down. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
Right.
Buddy Hield to Hardaway. Able to convert inside.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
And the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
I don't know, Ed. Maybe there's a long-term play here. But next game, we're going to be aggressive early. Maybe.
First one, count it. Goes 2 for 2.
Oh, yeah, 2 points.
To Hardaway. Porzingis. McConnell to Kelly Oubre. Beyond the arc for 3. Another chance. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
You know, it reminds me of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Off the assist.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Grizzlies at the controls right now. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
Bread and butter. And there are few that can do it better off the screen.
To Bagley. Knocked loose. Bagley has a look. Yes, when this guy's open, look out. Nearly automatic.
It's plain and it's simple. The difference between a winning team and a losing organization is the fact that their ability to finish plays. You have to find a way defensively to finish these type of plays to win this game.
And score. Strong take.
And ISO basketball is becoming a thing of the past. Team basketball is back. And if you have that personnel with the versatility plus the mindset, game over.
That one's going to be out of bounds. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. And good work defensively as the pass is taken away.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade. Is called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
And hits the first free throw.
Shot, boy.
And gets both to drop at the line.
Shot, bro.
To Lee. Oh, Courtney Lee. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
Oh, don't see the read, be the read.
To Valanciunas. Nice finish at the rim.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
To Kyle Anderson. Oh, had him going there for a second. Dwight Powell rejects it.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
The assist from number 7, Dwight.
In the slam. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
And they call the foul. Felt the breeze there, Jay.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Hood.
Subbing in for Memphis, number 43, Pascal Siakam.
Has a chance. Won't go. He needs some luck on his side given how they're defending. To Kyle Anderson. Runner's good there.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
JaVale McGee, huge block. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by JaVale McGee. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Alec Burks. To Jaren Jackson. From the painted area, won't go down. Buddy Hield to Harkless. JaVale McGee. To Kelly Oubre. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Add 2 more points. The defense had him, but the good shooters find a way.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there. but he got the shot in.
To Alec Burks. JaVale McGee sends it away.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Stuffs it down with authority.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
To Jaren Jackson. Trying to cash in. Gets a look. Can't hit. Dallas has it. To Rodney Hood. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down.
And the defense keeps sticking to those flare screens. Just don't flare out to the three-point line. Flare to the rim for a lob.
To Alec Burks. Alec Burks with the slam.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Here we go. My ball, my ball.
To Rodney Hood.
Oh, no, he can't guard you out there.
Great defense there, forcing the pickup. Short jumper off the mark.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Jaren Jackson with the dunk.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs to guard on the next play down the court.
Harkless to Hield. Oh, good defense by Memphis as they come up with the steal.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Lays it up and in.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
Here comes the screen. Knocked loose. JaVale McGee to Hield. 5 on the shot clock for the Mavs. Going to launch beyond the arc.
I got it.
To Alec Burks. Gets to the basket and scores.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. Buddy Hield to Rodney Hood. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Has a look. Shot by Harkless off the mark. To Alec Burks. Slams it down. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And ooh, I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on the defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is.
Me neither. Now a whistle. Dallas will use the timeout as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the 4th quarter. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Buddy Hield to Lee. To Hield. To Lee. Fires the 3. Courtney Lee is going to get a chance at 3 here. A career 85% free throw shooter. And he connects on the first free throw. Second free throw off the mark. Still one to come. Grizzlies own the basketball. That's toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Hood to Hield. Courtney Lee. He's 3 of 5, 60% shooting from the field.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
To Alec Burks. And count the basket.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
To Hield.
Hey, watch this screen left.
Lee. To Rodney Hood. 5 on the shot clock for the Mavs. Deep 2 there, won't go.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Watch the cutter coming through. Bump.
To Alec Burks. Here's a chance from long range. Hand in his face, no good for Alec Burks. Slam dunk.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
To Lee. Oh, ferocious slam inside.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Screen.
The pass set it all up.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. Knocks it down and the foul. And a chance now at a 4-point play.
Oh, that was a big-time shot. But more impressive than the shot, the bench reactions. I love the celebration tactics. This is why you love this game.
Got it at the line. Grizzlies get the victory as they cruise to win a game that was never really in doubt. That'll wrap things up.
The Grizzlies got themselves a win here today. And the way they attacked the rim was outstanding. Not only is the dunk a high percentage shot, it's also a great way to test the confidence of the defense. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Memphis Grizzlies. The Mavericks couldn't put it together to get the victory here today. I'm sure they can't help but feel frustrated with the result, but they can't let that feeling linger. Sooner than later, they need to start thinking about the next matchup. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Dallas Mavericks.
Player of the game. Game trap. Assists.
These guys walked in with the game plan, and they walked out with the win. And these highlights, they tell even more.